Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Oh, I'm a little bit off camera there. There we go.
Camera.
Hi, everyone. How we doing? Welcome back to another Top Drives Q&A live stream. I'm Caleb. I'm the community coordinator here at Hutch, and I'm joined by...
I'm Ben, and I am the car manager on Top Drives here at Hutch. Here's at Hutch, yeah.
Yeah. That is where we work, isn't it? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
there we go. So welcome back. This is our Q&A live stream. We do one of these every month. For those of you who haven't been here before, we ask, we take your questions on our official Discord channel.
Yep.
We pick our favourite ones, we answer them, and our favourite questions will win a free CF pack in game. So there are some free CF packs up for grabs.
Yep.
And we also ask you guys a question as well, and our favourite answers that you guys give us also win a CF pack. We'll get onto that in a bit, and we'll see. But yeah, how was everyone doing today? First of all, how are you guys from? I've seen your username before. I never know how to pronounce it. I'm going to call you Prom, but I think I'm doing pretty good. How you doing? How you doing, Ben?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good stuff.
Good to know that you're good, Caleb.
Thank you, Ben.
Yeah.
Good to know that you're also good.
It's a Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice and warm in here. Well,
I wouldn't say nice and warm. Just
it's
warm.
a bit uncomfortable in this particular room, but it's quite nice in London at the moment.
Yeah,
so,
it's for British weather, it's pretty good, right?
It's been a good week.
Yeah. How are you guys enjoying 19.3? That's what I want to know. Because we released that earlier this week.
It's a bit of a good morning, afternoon, or evening there.
Yeah. Hi from Germany, Fat Dubsky. Good stuff.
Yeah.
I think these guys are from Hutch. You may be correct. I'm going to have to check on that. Yeah. All right.
And
Everyone's
someone's just saying W.
W. That's
And a few highs.
someone loves your shirt.
Thank you.
Just going back from my studies home for the weekend, sitting in the train at the moment. Okay, well, hopefully we can entertain you for the train journey.
Yes.
Cool. It's all right aside from the old challenge screen. Fair enough. We'll get onto the challenge screen.
Yeah.
I've got some questions to answer about that and all sorts. Fed up some of the night shift and have to go to work soon. Well, I hope your day's okay, Carl. I hope we can brighten your day up a little bit before you go. Just got back into the game a few days ago. Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Good to have you back.
Yes, indeed. All right. I think we should crack on and maybe answer some questions.
Yes, let's do that.
All right. Here we go. So we're going to start with our top 5 questions. So these are our 5 that are going to win CF pack. If you ask one in Discord, you might see it here.
Yep.
You might win a CF pack. If not, try again next month. It's all good.
We spent all afternoon reading through them.
Yes.
And picking out the best ones.
It was a painstaking process.
Yeah,
it was.
Thank you to everyone that posted a question.
Yeah. All right. Let's go for the first one then. From our good friend Akari, there are 273 prize cards in the game. Is there a reason you chose those exact cards, or is it that you chose at random? Well, we didn't choose at random, that's for sure.
I'd say reason becomes reasons, because there are many reasons.
Yeah.
So to explain, so obviously some are performance orientated, some are because they're super rare or very special or innovative, or there's something, they're a groundbreaking car of some particular description. We have quite a wide, quite broad spectrum of what could qualify as a prize card. So we try to obviously pick to make them as varied as possible as well, in terms of, if it was everything that was fast became a prize car, then it would get boring very quickly.
Yes.
So essentially you have to be a very special car to become a prize car. And we do look at them all individually, and we go to great lengths to review them, make sure they'll live up to the prize car expectations. Yeah,
I mean, that's the interesting thing with it, really, isn't it? They're all not amazing competitive cars.
No.
Because we've got stuff like the DeLorean in there, which I think is an uncommon and not great.
I believe there's some original prize cars, some very old prize cars from the early releases that are kind of fairly normal cars, but say super rare these days.
Yeah.
So
does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Thank you, Akari, for sending that one in. You've won yourself a CF pack. There you go.
Well done, Akari.
Here we go. Round 25 for the legendary token is impossible. Please fix it. If you're talking about the Tri-Series, the new Tri-Series challenge we done last time, that's meant to be really difficult. So,
Yep.
I don't know. Hello, everybody's just joined. Don Pepe, TD Tester, hello. Last couple updates been good. Glad you've been enjoying them, Albert. Albert Einstein. There you go. Well, that's a glowing endorsement right there.
It's a genius level gamer.
Mm-hmm. Really like the new UI change. Thank you, Capsora. Cool. All right, let's move on to our next question. Now, I did see some of you say this time, like, oh, you guys always pick the easy questions. So I tried to pick some of the more challenging ones this time. I really did some digging to find some answers.
Do we pick the easy questions?
Apparently we do. I don't think we do.
Right. We always pick. We try to pick the the ones that we'll say cover the same question from multiple community members. So.
Yes, exactly. And also, if I get asked a question that I know flat out that I cannot answer due to all kinds of different reasons,
Legal
I won't
reasons.
pick it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Legal reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, I tried to pick a couple more difficult ones. So the next question is from Maxim Netti, I believe, asks, will the new turbocharged packs appear in challenges and events, or is it only in the store?
Yeah.
So these new turbocharged packs, if you haven't seen, are something we rolled out, I think only on Tuesday, actually.
I believe so.
Yeah, only on Tuesday. So these are sort of new tiers of packs in a way that will give you basically every card in the pack can have a chance to be a higher rarity, I think. Is that the right way to describe it? Probably is.
Yeah, I think that's pretty well described there, yeah.
Yeah. So it's pretty exciting. Even though it's not quite the same, we've returned the titanium name has come back. I remember titanium packs being legendary from before my time on the game. People talking about bringing those back. So I think it's pretty exciting overall.
Yeah.
So are they only going to appear in events challenge, or well, are they only in the store? Well, the idea is, I mean, we are testing it at the moment, just with this Tri-Series right now. But we're kind of hoping, and I've heard this from Robin's mouth.
Okay.
We're kind of hoping that we can make this the standard for packs. Like we can put that out, into different events and challenges and stuff like that. Again, it's going to depend on a number of factors, how they perform, if people like them, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But the idea is we want to move towards doing something like that. But again, that's not outright confirmation that we will. It's just what we're hoping to be able to do.
Yep.
So there you go. Thank you for that question, Maxim Netti.
Maxim Netti wins a free CF pack.
Wins a free CF pack. I think just a standard one at the moment, unfortunately, not a supercharged one. But there you go. What else we got? My submitted question was a softball. Pick that one. It's right up your alley. Well, we'll see. You guys always pick the hard questions. Pick something easy. You're right. You're
Are
right.
there any more
We're too
American
hard on
cars
ourselves.
coming in the update from Jack? Someone?
More American cars coming in the update. Well,
Watch this space.
watch this space. Yes.
Yeah.
Do this game, but with bikes. Top bikes.
Top bikes, yeah.
Yeah. Let's
I
do
like
it.
that. How about top tanks or top boats?
I'd love top tanks. That would be great.
Yeah.
Are there any plans on changing the Yellowbird Skyline series? As far as I know, there haven't been any changes since the big rates change update, and some rounds require very specific cars. We did do a rebalance of that afterwards, because when we first did the rarity change, it did kind of break some of the rounds, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So we did actually rebalance it once, but I don't think we've looked back at it again since.
No, I don't believe we have.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that on the roadmap coming up, but it's possible that we'll have a look back at that at some point, I suppose. Cool. All right, let's move on to our next question that we've got here. From Dylan6910. And this is about the new challenges UI, at least I assume. So they ask, do you personally think the new challenge board is better than the old one, or do you have more thoughts about improving the challenge boards even more? With 19.3, which we rolled out earlier this week, we did update the UI for challenges in the game. And it is a little bit different from the way it was before. A couple of people have been struggling to adapt because it has been that way for many years.
Yes.
We've moved the round start button, for example. Some people have struggled with that, finding that play round button. But overall, it does actually give you kind of more info in a smaller space, like without taking up as much space.
Yep.
So you don't have to flip between tabs to see the requirements and the rewards anymore. So I understand a lot of people have been having some issues with this because it's a big change from what we're used to.
Yes.
And we have actually, I did a little impromptu feedback gathering session on Discord the other day, and you guys who are on there gave us some very good feedback, which we fed back to the UI team, and it's possible we'll be making some tweaks to it. But one thing I did want to say specifically about it is there is kind of like some functionality in here that isn't immediately apparent at the moment, because we've actually got functionality for replayable rewards, where if you replay a round, you'll get an additional set of rewards, which you'll be able to see on there. And also, there's functionality in there for, what was it? Oh, multiple rewards. Yeah, that was it.
Yes.
So you'll be able to, like you see the multiple rewards on there. We haven't put any events in game yet that do offer multiple rewards. So at the moment, you might kind of look at that and think, well, hold on, why have we changed it like this? Once we introduce that, it'll make more sense.
Yes.
Yeah. Again, thank you to everybody who gave us some feedback on the UI stuff though. That's always very helpful for us. But yeah, do we think about we can improve it even more? Again, UI's looking at it right now.
Yeah.
And we'll see what we can do. But yeah. That's everyone picked.
So apparently Chevy and Cadillac need some more love. And
Top walking.
Congrats to Bob. I'm not sure who Bob is, but
Congrats, Bob.
yeah, congrats Bob, whoever you are. Top rides, top planes, and top walking. How about top hiking?
Replayable rounds would be awesome. Well, see what happens. Alright, we will press the like button for a CF pack. I'm not sure if we can guarantee that, I'm afraid.
No, sadly not.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, let's look at the next question.
Yep.
What we got on here? This is from our good buddy K Cray. He knew he was going to be in here already.
Yep.
But yeah, K Cray asks, when are we going to see a UI improvement to the game store? I am tired of scrolling forever to reach the regular ceramics. So that's fair enough, and this one has been on the cards for a little while now. Doing a UI refresh for the store, because back when Top Drive started there weren't as many packs. Now there are tons, so you're kind of right, you do have to just scroll forever to get to the end and get to the standard packs.
It can take a while.
It can take a while.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is quite important to us. I think I can tell you we're getting pretty close now. We're it's on the cards to be within one of the next 2 updates, I believe, currently. Again, that's a kind of roadmap ballpark estimate, so it's possible things will change. But as far as I'm aware, it's pretty far in development now.
Yes.
And from what I've seen of that new store, it should provide a much better kind of layout for you to easily look through and find the pack you're looking for without having to break your finger off scrolling.
I think the aim will be to make it far easier to navigate.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not going to be long before you see that, hopefully.
Bear with us.
Yeah. Cool. So thank you for that one, K Cray. That's a CF pack for you.
Well done, K Cray.
What about top cars? That's from our channel. Whatever mystery man is behind there, and I have no idea who it could be.
No idea.
Is saying that we should our game's name should be Top Cars. Told you it was a softball. Yeah. I think K Cray might have seen the update that Robin posted, because I think he did mention this a while ago in Discord. Yes, store makeover. All right, someone's excited. When is summer vacation coming? It already happened.
I mean, can't you tell we're on vacation? But we're dressed.
I'm wearing a floral shirt.
Yeah.
It's very vacationy.
My floral shirt's in the wash.
Yeah. But yeah, really though, that was 19.3. That came out. Oh well, actually no, that's the name of the update. I guess if you're talking about the season takeover, very soon.
Soon.
Cool. All right. We've got one more of our top 5 questions to have a look at here. So one more CF pack to give up. Let's take a look at it. It's from Sadman, who's also in the chat. Will there ever be an update that would be even bigger than World Expo?
Watch this space.
Watch this space.
Yep.
That's all I'm going to say.
Yep.
Watch this space.
So, we're always conspiring things.
That's one way to put it. We certainly are.
And I hope that Sad Man is not actually sad. I hope he's. I hope it's just
I hope this news, the fact that we've said watch this space.
Watch this space. So
we're always cooking a car update. So yeah, that's about all we can say right now. But hopefully you can infer some things here and there.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for that question, Sad Man. That's the CF for you.
And I hope it makes you happy.
Less sad. Yeah. Cool. All right. So I guess we should move on to the question that we asked our lovely friends on Discord this time around.
Yes.
Which was, what tracks would you like to see in top drives? Because we've added quite a few recently. We've got Laguna Seca went in there, another real world track, which is pretty cool to see that. We had the Nürburgring. Did that go in recently? I guess that was a while ago now. Yeah.
It's in there.
It's in there. So yeah, we've been adding a couple real life ones, a couple just environments in general, and it got us thinking. What do people want to see?
Yeah.
If you could put anything in there.
Your dream tracks.
Yeah.
I mean, what is your dream track you'd like to see in game?
Well, we did add the caveat that it could be fictional as well. It didn't have to be a real life track. So I wanted to see Rainbow Road from Mario Kart. Personally, I think that would be great in top drives.
I think that'd be great. Just licensing wouldn't like it.
Yeah, I think it would be a tough conversation with Nintendo to have.
Yeah.
I think.
Yes. So it'd be very, very tough.
I wouldn't hold out for that one. But we said dream tracks, so there you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we asked people, and we've got some interesting answers. So let's have a look. First of all, from TD Paul, do you know how to pronounce that?
Spa.
Spa. We'll just go with Spa.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go.
So obviously F1 circuit, and I know you can see in the second photo.
Yeah.
I believe there's like a downhill part where you can go uphill as it bears left, and when you watch that on Formula One, it just looks so fast, so cool from the driver's perspective, and especially trying to, if you're surrounded by other cars there, it's like, oh my god, what's going on? But fantastic track. Really would love to see this one in TD because it is just one of the world's great tracks currently. Yeah,
it would be really great to see.
I think a really top choice, and it's not actually that far away from us.
I suppose not. Yeah.
So apart from all the wet stuff in the middle.
Yeah.
Pretty nice and fun.
That's where Top Boats comes in.
Yeah, Top Boats. There we go. Yeah.
We'll add the English channel in there.
Yeah. I think it's a fantastic choice, TD Paul.
Yeah. Thank you very much for that one. Some nice pictures as well.
Yes.
That he's picked. That's great. All right. Let's see what we got next. So, that's a CF pack for you, TD Paul. Well done.
Congrats.
Let's have a look. So this is from 1967 Baja Bug. I would love to see multiple tracks using Pikes Peak and multiple sections of the Baja 1000.
I mean,
I think Pikes Peak is that's up there, right? Everybody wants that in there.
It's like one of the world's greatest hill climbs.
Yeah.
So
we've got so many cars in the game that have Pikes Peak in the name.
And no Pikes Peak to race them on.
Exactly. Yeah. I think so. I think that's a good choice.
Yeah. I mean, I assume you want Pikes Peak when it's not snowing, because they do cloak. It's actually parts of it are a road, or maybe all of it's a road. I can't quite remember.
I'm not sure off the top of my head.
So when it snows, you can't drive all the way up there because it's covered in snow.
I think it'd be a cool one for your Land Rovers and what have
you. Yeah. But no, I think in terms of the way it looks and the kind of background scenery and the challenge that it presents for actual drivers. Yeah. I think it would be a fantastic addition.
I bet it would look so cool as well.
Yeah. I mean, if there was a way if you get it wrong and a car goes off the edge,
just flies off the cliff.
Yeah, I think it would be. Maybe we won't put that part in.
Yeah, that's probably.
So, as for multiple sections of the Baja 1000, I mean, obviously the clue is in the name by how long it is. I think it could be quite a long track, but I know I'm grateful that you put sections and not the entire thing.
Yes, I think we did that for quite a while then.
Yeah.
Someone said you forgot to add Rainbow Road from Mario. Joking, of course. Like I just said, if it were up to me, man, that'd be in there.
So we've got, someone said the Le Mans track Les Sarthes, from Le Mans 24 Hour. Fantastic track. Do you mean the older one that's got the back straight, or the one where they then put the chicanes in to slow people down on the back straight? One is more dangerous than the other, obviously. That's why they put the chicanes in.
Hockenheim Ring.
Hockenheimring?
Yeah.
So do you mean the original layout, the one where you had the bit in the forest where you couldn't see the cars? So Hockenheimring, part of it went through a forest, and then the crowd couldn't see where the cars were.
I guess at least in the game you'd be able to see
Yeah,
the entire
It
time.
was one of those tracks. So
Yeah.
they got rid of the bit in the forest.
Mm. Oh, the Top Gear test track. That would
Yeah.
be cool.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
Interlagos as well. That's a good choice.
Mm. Fuji International Speedway. That would look cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Space track from Fast and Furious.
I think we can work on that.
Yeah, we'll see
Yeah,
what we
that's a
can do.
good idea. Good, strong idea.
Mm. All right, some good choices. Let's see
Yeah.
the last one on here. I think I picked this one.
So, 1967 Baja boat.
Oh yes, well done. You won yourself a CF pack. Everybody who I've said won a CF pack, by the way. If you could just drop me a DM on Discord, and I will get that to you as soon as I can. Yeah, all right, last one. I picked this one, and I picked it because I specifically said you could pick a fictional track, and this is the only, I think one of the only people who
It's a
did
real
it.
track.
It actually,
exists.
that's true. It is technically a real
Yeah,
track,
it exists.
but from Slick Bill's Juice 64,
Yeah.
we've got this slot car racing track with these insane loop-de-loops,
Yeah.
which I just want to see how it would look in game.
I always wanted to try a loop the loop.
What, in real life?
Yeah, I've always thought that looks like fun.
I feel it sounds like death, to be honest.
Well, it's like things are difficult.
Yeah, that's exactly why it should be in Top Drops. No danger then.
Yeah.
All
I
the
mean-
thrill, but none of the danger.
So he says, seeing a BMW Isetta fall while trying to do the I feel bad for the occupants, obviously.
Yeah,
Or seeing a Koenigsegg whip around it.
that would be great.
I mean, it would be awesome. It's kind of like a stunt-based track, I guess you'd call
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So, but yeah, I think that'd be epic.
Someone said Hot Wheels X Top Drives.
Yeah.
Oh, people are so upset that we picked this one. I got to choose my
So,
stream. I'll pick.
I picked Spa,
Yeah, I think it's a very sensible and good
and then I
choice.
forgot to look up how to pronounce the actual name.
Oh,
So,
okay. Yeah, that is. The cars are just falling midway. Yeah.
I mean, instead of speed humps,
Mm.
you've got the loop-de-loop.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Functionally the same thing.
as in, if you're not going fast enough, you'll just fall off.
Yeah, DNF. Just
Yeah.
did not finish it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You damage your car permanently. Oh man, damage mechanics, we're going crazy now.
Yeah. There'd be a lot of servicing involved to fix that.
Off-road with ramps. Well, the funny thing is, the new Desert Rally environment does actually
Yeah.
have a jump in it, in-game.
Huh?
It's not, I don't think it's really a physics calculation or anything, so I don't think the distance your jump changes depending on
Right.
anything to do with your car. But it is quite cool that that's in there now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we have a track with jumps up? Just saying, there you go.
Someone's referred to it as DNF City.
Yeah, it would be.
So,
You're right.
I mean, maybe we need a track that has multiple jumps in it. You get these,
Mm.
not rallycross,
I was going to say rallycross, yeah.
but there's like these monster trucks. Well, they're
Yeah.
not quite monster trucks, but I can't remember what they're called. They're like Baja trucks. But
Yeah.
they race in like a confined environment.
We've
in
got
the
something
US.
fairly similar to that in game.
Yeah.
We've got like a dirt environment kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that would be cool. But yeah, thank you, Slick Bill's Juice, for picking something a bit outlandish. You appealed to my taste
Yeah.
successfully and won yourself a CF pack.
I think we need one for the office.
Yeah, we do.
So.
But yeah, that's what we had from everybody there. So thank you very much. There were some other really great shouts in there as well, which we might have a quick look at the end maybe if we've got some time.
Yeah.
But for now, let's move back on to a couple of other questions that people asked, because we do have a few here. Someone asked, when will the roadmap be posted? We'll get on to that. Don't worry, we will get on to that. All right, so the first question comes from John B45, who asks, when will we get to see the City Tour, City Sprint, City Slalom tracks with the snow scene? We've only had them as dry or rainy so far, since all the tracks got updated. Also, when can we expect the challenges and multiple rewards for replaying around? So the snowy question for these tracks, I spoke with Robin about this today. I think the work on this is actually done, so we kind of need to just put it in the game and utilize them in some events and stuff.
Yep.
So hopefully fairly soon on that. Again, it will also depend on the sort of live ops scheduling and when we can do the events and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, hopefully fairly soon because the work is actually done on that. And when can we expect challenges or multiple rewards for replaying around? Well, again, we put the functionality in now in the challenges UI. So hopefully fairly soon, but again, it's going to depend on our events cadence and when our designers design something that awards multiple stuff like that. But hopefully, it shouldn't be too far away. Yeah. What have we got in the comments at the moment?
Somebody wants to see Extreme E.
Mm-hmm.
And more night tracks.
Night tracks would definitely be cool. Rally tracks Finland, that would be great.
Yep.
Will you ever implement a new event system that's not based on RQ? I've never heard that idea tossed around actually, but it is kind of interesting. I don't know how we would rank it that way.
That'd be one to be worked out.
Yes, yeah, I think that's
let's try not to work it out right.
Yes, I think that would be quite difficult. Yeah. All right. Thank you to John B45. Let's move on to the next question here. From GVerb1, why does Laguna Seca start with a 30-mile-an-hour limit? It's a bug.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure we fixed it in 19.3. I think. But if you're still experiencing it now, that means we didn't fix it in 19.3, which means probably fix it in the next update.
Yes.
Yes, but there's no particular reason for that. That is just a bug. Having electric cars have no engine noise. You know, actually, I didn't put this one in here, but I did see a question today about engine noise in the game. And, like, it would be really cool to be able to, like, work on that and get the cars all sounding different and, you know, get real sounds in there.
We have it on our list.
Do we actually have it on the list?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So we are looking to do that. But
Yeah.
So obviously the issue is we can't use a real electric car's noise because they're all trademarked. Because of course they are.
Because they're just artificial noises, right?
Yeah, because they all give them artificial soundtracks, which
Yeah.
is usually composed by someone.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but it's one of the things that when I first arrived that I realised that obviously EVs use the same engine noise as regular powered cars.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's something we want to
It's
change.
it's a tough thing because it is something that will probably require quite a lot of work, and I know obviously there are tons of you who would really appreciate it, but there are also so many people who just play the game on mute, and it's like
Yeah.
you know, there are
a lot of people just play it without headphones.
yeah. So
For those of you that do listen,
we're working on it.
We
Don't worry.
want to change it.
There are engine sound believers inside Hutch who wanna make it happen.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, GVReb, thank you for that question. Anyway, let's see what else we got. Berezi, when will we get the next major correction update? There are cars waiting for almost a year to be corrected, and a lot of noted corrections. Also, do you plan on doing the corrections at once, or are we going to get multiple updates, mostly for cars that would change rarity once they're quote fixed?
It's a very good question,
Mm-hmm.
Brazy. Thank you very much for asking that. And the answer is, watch this space.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously rarity changes. Well, we don't really be doing them at the moment.
Yes.
So obviously, you know, when you file a correction with us,
Mm-hmm.
if it's going to make a rarity change, obviously we'll hold it back.
Yeah.
So, but that means doesn't mean we've forgotten about them.
Mm-hmm.
We do research them, and we'll keep looking into them, and then we'll work out a time when we can actually implement them.
Yeah.
So,
I guess, I mean, if you're saying it's been almost a year for cars to be, because we corrected cars more recently than a year ago, so I'm assuming this person's talking about rarity change.
probably the most major correction update was 15,
Yes.
which was August.
Yeah.
So it's almost a year.
Yeah.
So that's when a lot of cars shifted rarity because of they had significant changes.
Yeah, and again, like obviously, at some point we do want to do rarity change again. We just have to, you know, be careful with it because we did run into some teething issues last time. So
we're running rarity changes. Obviously, it causes a lot of work for internally at Hutch in terms of making sure that players, you know, are made whole in terms of their, you know, retaining their collections or the value of their collections.
Yeah.
So that obviously causes a lot of work internally. And I know that we will do it at some point. I'm just not entirely sure when.
Yeah.
So, but we haven't forgotten. So please keep filing those corrections as and when you
definitely.
When you get
Cool. Thank you. Real engine sound seems like waste of resources when there are a lot of other things that need to be worked on. Well, again, you're kind of not wrong. Like we'd love to do it, but also there are a lot of like quality of life and other improvements that we have ahead on the list.
Yeah.
What else we got here? Top Cakes, collaboration with Gordon Ramsay. I want to see that happen. Just because correction noted doesn't mean it's coming to the game. Yeah, I guess that's an important thing to remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else have we got here? Sorry, good question a second ago.
What's Caleb's Discord name?
At Hutch_Caleb. That's what it should be.
That's what we all are, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear I saw another question there a second ago. Oh well, I can't see it now. I guess we'll have to move on. Alright, I'm going to move on, but thank you, Berezi, for that question again. So, it's our friend Slick Bills U64 again. Alright, this is a silly one. We have to do a silly one. I always want to do a silly one, so we're doing a silly one. Who in the Hutch HQ office is most likely, or does, put fish in the microwave, stinking up the whole place, and/or spend most of their working day in the break room?
So you don't eat fish.
I don't eat fish.
And we sit opposite each other.
Yeah, you don't eat fish in that case.
So we don't go to the break room.
No, we don't go to the break room.
I'm definitely not a fish eater.
No. Dimitri, though.
Dimitri,
Guy loves his fish, man.
I haven't seen him outside of the break room for months.
Yeah, he's in there,
He's been in there since Christmas.
Every time I walk past the room, there's more fish inside.
Yep.
He's munching away on them. It's crazy, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's working his way through the entire ecosystem.
it's crazy. Yeah, I'm going to say Dimitri.
Yeah. Sorry, Dimitri.
Yeah, he's definitely listening right now as well, which is the funniest thing. All right, last one on here. Back to something a little bit more on topic.
Yeah.
So this is from 1967 Baja Bike once again. Will you be releasing an update to the roadmap so we can get excited about new content coming? Yes, I am well aware, I said this before, I'm well aware that we are overdue on a roadmap at the moment. But
It's coming.
It's coming, and soon, actually soon. I had a meeting with Rachel, our producer, last week to get an update on what features are where, what we can expect, that kind of stuff.
Yep.
I've got a nice bigger list now of where everything should be. I've gone into a little bit about some of the stuff you can expect soon already. For example, the new store UI is relatively close, and things like that. I've been a little bit busy because I had to do a lot of work around 19.3, but now my next project, hopefully next week, will be working on the roadmap. So I'm hoping to get that to you guys very soon. And also we'll be back on the cadence probably of releasing roadmaps regularly, I'm hoping. I'm going to be having a regular catch-up with the team now to learn about, the status of all the new features so I can constantly have an understanding of that. One, so I can actually answer questions more on the fly a little bit, and two, so that when these roadmaps do come along, hopefully I can give some good detail and you'll have a nice sort of, I was going to say Bible, but not a Bible because things change on the roadmap, that's the whole point of it, but a good guideline for, what you can expect in the coming months for top drives. So yeah.
And then it'll save a lot of questions because it'll all be on the roadmap.
Yes. We just next one of these QA questions and be like, when is it like roadmap? Just look at the roadmap. Won't say anything for the entire hour. Caleb, I cannot seem to DM you. I will sort that out for you after the stream. Don't worry. But yeah, that's kind of it on the roadmap front. So hopefully you're all excited for that.
Someone said that we snitched on my man Dimitri.
We did snitch on my man Dimitri. Yeah. And Dimitri is now saying in the comments, yo, let's talk face to face. Just don't come too close because the fish smell. Oh, man. But yeah, I think that's actually the end of the questions I picked out here. So we've got a little bit of time left if people want to ask some questions here.
Ask us anything.
Them. Dimitri, let's do a swordfish fight.
The new cult of top drives, the roadmap Holy Bible.
Will that quarter mile with the BMW M5 in round 10 of Racing Royalty 6 or the requirements be changed because there are only 2 cars winning there? That is grim. Fair enough. I'll have a chat to the team. Again, we have been doing a couple of these kind of like on the fly changes and challenges. They do seem like they're really difficult.
Yeah.
So it's possible, but it's up to the designers at the end of the day. But I will feed that back to them for sure. Will there ever be a way to race against your friends, like custom matches? Again, I really see the appeal.
Yeah.
But it's kind of one of those things where we didn't really want to put in a sort of training mode circuit for the game because the whole idea is it's relying on your car knowledge in the moment and gaining that experience from playing real matches.
Yes.
So, you know, if you can just lab out kind of everything and work out everything, it takes a lot of the on-the-fly strategy away. And I feel like a similar thing could happen there if you were going to do matches against friends. You could just, like, go against each other constantly and work stuff out. Again, I totally get the idea, and it would be something that if we could work into the ecosystem of the game, I think would be a really awesome addition.
Yeah.
But it's just a little bit tough. What else we got here?
Someone's asked, where is the like button?
You talking about on YouTube or Discord? YouTube, it's just on the bottom left for you. Smash that like button, as they say in the business. Just gonna switch to this chat, see if that's. Oh, no, we've got some updates here.
Yeah.
Cool. Is matchmaking ever going to change? Racing against 70k trophies with maxed prize cars when I have 4k myself is crazy. I'm not sure if it's something we've got on the list, but
No.
potentially.
Not heard of that one just yet.
Yellowbird Japan 7 has an issue too, where there are only 2 cars that can win the first race. I know that is meant to be quite a difficult campaign, but that does sound quite tight, so yeah, it's possible we might need to look over the campaigns again. I will pink Urban off topic for the CF, you might as well should too. Yeah, that's cool, guys. I'll sort that out for you afterwards at some point. Cool. Yeah, KT Play is still around on iOS for now, at the moment. Cool.
I think there's repeats of the same question in there.
Mm-hmm. Choke horse, betting against each other with gold or cash. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, a good way to get around it. You have to spend money to race each other, or spend currency. All right. I guess we could probably start winding down.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, thank you everybody who tuned in.
Yeah.
It's been lovely to speak to you all again.
Thank
We
you for
will be
joining
back next month with another Q&A live stream.
Yes.
Or maybe there'll be another stream next month. There might be for something else.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything else other than that yet. But yeah, look forward to that. Remember I did see a couple people say they're not in the Discord server yet. Do jump into our Discord server.
Join us.
Just discord.gg/topdrives. So just jump in there.
Yeah.
Have a chat with us, all this kind of stuff. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.